Today we're going to take a look at the heavy hitters from four of the biggest names in the off-road light industry. We've got Diode Dynamics, Nacho Offroad, Morimoto, and Baja Designs. You can see here they all four have built-in backlight functions, but are also very different in their own ways. For reference during this video, you can see this tree here is 75 yards away and this big tree in the back is 178 yards away. Let's start with the Baja Designs LP6 combo. The LP6 combo features a high beam, low beam DLR backlight, has 11,225 lumens, amps range from 0.3 for the backlight to 7.5 for the primary, and the light is 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches. Here's a low angle showing the LP6 high beam and the LP6 low beam. You can see the low beam no longer reaches the big tree in the back. Here's that high beam again, but from a higher point of view. Here's that high beam from a higher point of view and off to the side. And that low beam to show you still getting the width, just cutting back on the distance. Now let's look at the Morimoto BigBanger HXB Spot. The BigBanger HXB Spot features a main beam as well as a high-low function for the backlight, 7,000 raw lumens, amps range from 2.2 to 8.15, and the size is 5.4 high by 6.06 wide. We're going to start with that same low angle just above the light, and you can really see how focused that spot beam is. Here's just behind the light again, but from a higher point of view. Again, you can see that spot is super focused downrange. And here's an even higher point of view off to the side, and you can really see how much it's lighting up that tree at 178 yards. Now let's look at the Diode Dynamics SS5 Pro combo. The SS5 Pro combo features a main beam as well as a backlight that's got selectable backlight colors, 9700 raw lumens, 9600 effective, amps is 6, and size is 5.1 high by 5.1 wide, so it's a nice square. We're going to start just above and behind the SS5 Pro. Now we're going to go up a little bit higher so you can really see the reach of that light left to right. And now we're going to move a little bit higher and off to the side to give you a better area and visual of where the SS5 reaches. Now we're going to take a look at the Nacho Grande Supreme 100. The Grande Supreme 100 has 8 functions in all on high, all on low, spot high and low, flood high and low, area light high, and then your area light low is your TRL. Has 12,201 raw lumens, it's 10,696 effective, amps are 5.56 with a built-in relay and constant power, and the size is 7.39 high by 6.7 wide. This light has 3 trigger wires that you can set to any of the lights from the 8 modes that you select, and also comes with amber and blackout covers. We'll start again with that low angle just above the lights with the Grande Spot. Now we're going to switch to the all high on. Now we're going to move up a little bit higher, and here you see the Grande all on and that high power again. And here's the same point of view but cycled over to the Grande and the high spot. Now as we move up into the side, we're going to start with the high power spot again. You can see how it really lights up the tree off at 178 yards. Now we're going to go to the all on high power, and you see that tree at 170 yards really illuminated, as well as a good spread from left to right. Now using the sorcerer wand, we're going to cycle through all of them. So here's your all on high power, all on low power. Now we have our spot high and our spot low. Here's your flood high. You see it really reaches in, keeps it lower. Here's your flood low. Here's your area light high. And then switching to the TRL, you won't see it illuminated on the ground because it's a backlight. There's our breakdown showing you the LP9, SS5, BigBanger, and Grande. If you have questions about any of these lights or want to get your vehicle set up with any of the above or more, reach out to us at offroadalliance.com.